Hey, what's up, YouTube? It's Richie from Boston. Today's the 15th of March, 2017, and I am at the Wall Street Journal right now checking out this article that everybody should know about and pay attention. You see this lovely little chicken strip? Apparently, they figured they'd dress it up as much as humanly possible. Okay, so this is at Bay Area startup Memphis Meats. These guys are selling chicken that doesn't come from a chicken. Okay? That's where we live right now. We are in a world where they're making chicken from no chickens. So apparently it's become way too complicated to raise chickens to sell chicken meat. They're now simply and only making it in a petri dish. This was made from cultivated cells in a laboratory. No chickens involved. That is incredibly effed up. The amount, I just did the cross country. I just crossed the country. You saw me do it, okay? There are thousands of farms sitting all across the United States that are rotting away. There's no activity. There's nothing going on. The buildings are all caving in. Every once in a great while, you'll drive by a massive Monsanto type farm, like this Bad Larry right here. So apparently we're so effed in the United States that they've driven all the farmers out of businesses. The only things left around are these big giant. That's a farm. That looks like a steel factory or a car plant or some sort of a manufacturing plant. That's a Monsanto farm right there. And apparently it's way too complicated to raise chickens, to sell chickens. So if you want to make them, screw it. Just 3D print them or whip them up in a petri dish, because who cares? Nobody's going to check. Nobody's going to know. You think they aren't going to slide these through? You think the next box of chicken wings you're going to get from McDonald's or Burger King, for those that still haven't figured out, it isn't food. McDonald's and Burger King don't legally have to sell food. Kentucky Fried Chicken changed their name from Kentucky Fried Chicken to KFC. You know why? Legally, they can't have the word chicken in their name because they don't use chicken. This is crazy. I swear like a machine gun in real life, but for the sake of the diehard Christians that follow me, for whatever reason, I abstain from it. I can contain myself, but I am really having a hard time right now. Absolutely unreal.
The chicken for this fried tender and the duck for this duck l'orange dish were never technically born or slaughtered. They were grown from animal cells in steel tanks by Bay Area startup Memphis Meats. The startup's lofty goal is to reinvent modern animal agriculture, replacing not only the billions of cattle, hogs, and chickens raised worldwide each year, but also the grain and water they consume and their waste.
When we look at clean meat and how Memphis Meats is producing meat, we are looking at using about a tenth of the water and also about 1/100th of the land that is required to raise conventional animals. We're also looking at cutting down the energy consumption by more than half.
Memphis Meat's so-called clean or cultured meat is grown in bioreactor tanks using living animal cells that are able to regenerate themselves. These source cells are collected from animals without slaughtering them, and then fed oxygen, sugars, and minerals to grow into meat fit for human consumption. The company started...
Yeah, because look at that. That looks exactly like meat. You see what I'm saying? They are going to jam this, no pun intended, right down everybody's throats, and people are too stupid, sad, and pathetic to stand up for it. It's really pissing me off watching the planet go right over the edge. It's pathetic, man. We need to do something, because pretty soon we're going to see two guys having anal sex while serving these meals up, because it's all good. Everything is getting so disgusting and pathetic. I can't stand it. That was a bad analogy, but I'm still not going to edit it out because I don't really edit. This is bad. This is bad. How much more? Seriously, when? Or is anyone ever going to stand up? Do you see what I'm saying? This is bad. You have to rely on these people that have a long history of truth telling, because the corporations are humans and money is now free speech. That's the world we live in. They don't govern for us, they govern us. We lost it. They flipped the switch, and it's time to take it back, or just bend over and take it, because this is getting really, really, really bad. That's not meat. That's a blob of shit right there on a plate. It is not meat. You have to trust them. Oh, believe me, we really did take this cell from a particular animal, and then we poked it full of all sorts of needles, but it's fine for you. Don't worry about that. It's not like we've ever lied about the water with fluoride in it, or genetically modified everything, or all the thimerosal in vaccines. We wouldn't lie about that, so certainly we won't lie about this. This is out of hand. This is way beyond the pale. Richie from Boston. Like, share, subscribe, or get mad, thumbs down, and unsubscribe. Or better yet, make a whole nother channel and talk shit about me. It's all good. Richie from Boston. Unbelievable. I'm out.